Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. Here today, I'm going to be starting episode 5 of my Ayyubid Sultanate Let's Play. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course. In today's episode, we're going to have the siege of Constantinople against the Tsardom of Bulgaria. These Orthodox Bulgarians have taken the city, and we're going to be taking it off them here today, and, well, renaming the city Istanbul, as it rightly should be. I think Constantinople has a better ring to it, but regardless, we're going to be besieging, 200 years before the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople, so it should be a lot of fun. I currently have Sultan Isa here with his son Daoud, and we also have my brother Muhammad here as well. We have another army here with Musa in Ankara. We have some smaller cavalry garrison armies here pushing over far west. I've decided to recruit a rather large garrison here. It's mostly made up of, well, trash. Look, these guys only cost like 60, 80 per turn. I want to protect my crucial salt mines of Jama. They're quite important to me. They make us quite a decent amount of money, and we've also got another port down here in Yemen. So at the moment, the Ayyubid Sultanate has territory stretching far through Africa, sort of Tripoli, Libya here. We have Egypt, of course, Syria, Palestine, Assyria, Cappadocia, whatnot, Bithynia as well. Now, I have skipped a little bit ahead. What happened? Right, okay, so at the end of the last episode, you would have seen that there was an abundance of pretenders here hanging about, and Georgia was throwing in troops. So I quickly snagged up these territories, just clear-cut auto resolves, nothing exciting at all. The Trebizond pretenders weren't even the real Trebizond. They're currently up here. Okay, let's have a look. Military-wise, we actually have an alliance still with one of these pretenders. These were the Seljuks. We've also got Trebizond here, and a fair few Easterners. We are at war with a Khwarezmian pretender. I don't know why this mod has a tendency to have a lot of pretenders in it. I don't know why that is, because the Khwarezmians were destroyed, and now what's left is basically rebels. So my Eastern comrades are fighting them out somewhat. They've got some decent armies from what I can see, but they're really too far away for me to even really worry about. The main objectives for this series, there was 3. There was to throw back the Crusaders. We've gone and done that. We've taken them out of Acca, Antioch. We destroyed the Principality of Antioch and the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Cyprus. We need to take Constantinople, and then last but not least is to sack and take the holy city of Rome. And, well, behead the Pope and go on a crusade, go on a jihad, rather. That's what it's called, against the infidels. So regardless, not really much else we can do here technology-wise. Still going down civic to improve my economy. We're making 32,000 per trade, mostly due, 32,000 per turn, mostly due to our trade nodes at the moment. We're really raking in the cash here with the East. Portugal's giving us a lot of money as well. Yeah, look at this. Oh, okay, I thought it was a bit worth more than that, 640. It's mostly my spices that are trading, really, and we've got that sort of east-west ability there. Yeah, ambitious Ayyubid emirs, we still get a -2 public order, and we still get a -25% public order due to the presence of other religions. So it's taken us some time to sort of consolidate and finally get public order back in the good here. So basically what I've sort of noticed with the Ayyubids, you really need to build a lot of religious buildings, especially Anatolia. I think Anatolia is sort of like, it's like Orthodox, pretty much Orthodox through here. Depending on where Cilicia goes, it could be Catholics down here, and then it's mostly like Islamic Easterners here and Orthodox here as well. So it's taken a while for us to slowly get rid of this Orthodox. As you can see, we've got some Islamic culture down in the south, but it just takes some time, and we've already got bad sort of public order bonuses. So it's taken some time to get our public order back on tracks. We're still got on a medium tax rate. Okay, faction-wise, let's have a look what we're working with. We have Sultan Isa and his son Dahoud. He's had 4 children here now, 2 bastard sons, but a legitimate son, Hakim. He's currently 2, Morad, as well as 0. Muhammad, my brother, has a son, Ayyubid, and then he has... Who... What the fuck these names? Mahusin and Doha, a daughter as well. Christ, Musa here, Ali and Ghazi. Man, these names are going to be the death of me. I find it really hard to pronounce these sort of... I only can really play with Christian factions because I just butcher the pronunciation on Byzantines and such. Regardless, let's negotiate with the Bulgarians. So, they currently occupy Constantinople. In the last episode, we managed to knock out, obviously, the Empire of Nicaea, the Byzantines. So, let's declare war upon Bulgaria. So, they currently have a defensive alliance with the Empire of Epirus. They are at war with Venice. Okay. Whoa, Venice? 1 territory left? No way. The Mongols, Genghis Khan's descendants, hold Venice. The lagoons of Venice. That's so cool. They've gone and settled. Okay, I wouldn't have thought that. Yeah. Oh my god, they're at war with most of the known world. But that's the thing. Okay, so maybe that they've lost Venice and they've fled to the island of Crete. They might be more inclined to allow me to, well, join that war. So, we'll join it now. I will join your war against the Tsardom of Bulgaria. Hi, for non-aggression pact. Not a defensive alliance. I'm happy with a non-aggression pact. And potentially some money. Accepted! Good. Because, look, you know what? I think Crete actually is in our territory, isn't it? Ah, shit. It's the region capital of roads and such here. Yeah. Regardless, doesn't bother me too much. We're going to push into Constantinople here now. So, let's push straight up. Well, Sultan Isa, Abu Bakr, his father, dreamed of sieging the ancient city, but it's going to be his son instead. Now, it's going to take 1 turn for us to siege it. But I'm actually inclined to maybe go for an amphibious attack. Maybe go up Constantinople. Quickly go before they have time to build like blockade chains, giant chains to stop the fleet coming up. That's what they did in one of the sieges, didn't they? So we can actually attack it here now straight up. So they have 2 units of spearmen, 2 units of levies, 2 units of archers, 3 units of skirmishers, and then the general unit. So nothing overly too impressive to deal with. So I'm going to chuck a quick save for a moment. So we do have Muhammad, my brother. He's going to sail up while my son and myself siege the city itself. So I guess we fight this one upon the battlefield. We're going to have an amphibious attack of Constantinople. Hopefully we can take a gateway to allow the majority of my forces in. So we have the Battle of Constantinople, 1233 AD. So we're not going to be able to go higher up here. I believe, from what I can remember, to stop ships sailing up here, they made this massive chain to hold it. So, with Muhammad's army, he has 1 unit of heavy axes, 2 spearmen, he has 2, 4, 6, 8 Ayyubid swordsmen, he's got 3 just sort of expendable recruits, 3 units of Sudanese archers and 2 units of cavalry. So out of this one, this has actually got more focused infantry than anything else, but they are a little bit, well, shit, if I'm being honest. So we're not coming up against too much. The Empire of Nicaea, the faction which later becomes the Byzantines, weren't able to take Constantinople. So we're still fighting an Orthodox garrison, but they are ethnically Bulgarians. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle map. It's currently foggy, so we're going to re-roll the dice. It's currently pissing down with rain. Yay, it's fog. Oh, what? Should I roll it again? Should I risk it? That actually might be our advantage, actually. Severely reduced visibility. I think we're going to have to accept it because I can't afford a... I seriously can't afford a rainy day. So, wow, this is kind of... this is very cool. So we have the Siege of Constantinople here. This is not as obviously as built up as it was in my... what was it? My first siege. So it's only the first minor wall here. But this is so cool. So in the thick fog on an early morning, the Ayyubid Sultanate and the eastern factions have sailed right up to Constantinople without them even seeing, because visibility is so low here. Oh, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. The amazing thing with this scenario is it's actually quite realistic, I guess. Okay, so we've got my reinforcements over here. My cavalry's actually been deployed. We'll fall you further back. My army, even though it doesn't have any siege equipment, will be able to help out in this fight, as we do have axes who can knock down the wall. Now, let's have a look with Constantinople. Where can we logistically disembark? That's the thing. So, it's not going to allow... It might allow me in here to disembark. It might allow me here. It doesn't actually specifically say. Around the back here is a sheer cliff. But it looks like we can disembark here though as well. So, if we can, we'll deploy 2 up here. So let's just go as best we can. So, we'll try and chuck maybe what? 2. We'll go like 3. Oh, whoops. We'll go like 3 here. Push here. 3 here. Then push 3 up here, and we'll just sort of keep everyone back here who isn't in, along with the general. I'm going to switch with... Actually, I'm going to push my Sudanese archers up. As they're probably not going to have anything to hit me, we're going to be able to hit them with essentially impunity. So, we'll sit here, we'll try to get away from those arrow towers, and we'll try and hit them from the flanks as we disembark. Let's start the battle here now and quickly pause and see what we're working with. So, oh, okay, so I was right. We can deploy there. They've moved a unit of catapults there to answer. So, let's disembark as quickly as possible, I guess. Try and make your way to this position, along with you here, and you here as well. Archers-wise, I'm going to move up. We should be able to get some shots off. We're going to move here. Oh, we actually can disembark there, though. How the hell can we disembark here? I guess we could push up through there. There's actually a lot of sort of holes we can attack, which is good. And then the rest... Come on. So we've got 1 here, and we've got another 2 slots here. So I guess, like, you here, and you here. Okay. These guys can flank super far this way, and even they have some more slots here as well. Okay, cool. I don't think I've had an amphibious attack on this mod. It's been quite some time. Regardless, they're going to deploy 1,570 there. So let's have a look at the Bulgarians there. Decent army they're pushing in. Catapults will be at the ready as well to attack the impending fleet. They're already getting some shots off. There are some Bulgarian spearmen heading their way down to meet us. Oh, it looks like even some of them are here to try and hold this front line. So here are the loyal swordsmen, men of Christ, and utmost Bulgaria. Look at the Bulgaria sigils as well. Who would have thought that the Bulgarians are going to be the final stand for Orthodox in the East? Okay, so let's move my armies up as best we can. Like I said, we're going to be able to allow my axemen to break down the gateway. So let's do that. We'll move our infantry here in the forest. We'll keep my archers back. There's no benefit of really allowing them to push up. And then we'll move my other cavalry units here as well. We're slowly but surely moving up to our position. Let's get everyone to double time. And my fleet should be as well. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. So we've finally made our way in there itself. And I guess we'll try and move a archer in here. We'll try fall you here. And we'll try fall you here as well. So we've actually made it into port. Shields nice and high, lads. Looks like we survived the catapult onslaught. However, we are still now taking arrow fire. We're finally disembarking here through the thick fog. It kind of reminds me as well of the raid of Asciliath, the battle for Asciliath, which is very cool. I guess Battle of the Blackwater somewhat. So, my axemen have disembarked into the port of Constantinople. Excellent. Let's fight them on the beaches here, lads. Charge! For Istanbul! Let's kill these infidels. Please do take into consideration that I tend to roleplay from time to time. Oh. Right, let's pull these guys up. I quite like to roleplay in my campaigns as best I can. Okay, so they've disembarked now. They're going to have a good fight. Let's swing you higher up here and around, so you're not caught fighting in the bottom. Let's throw up here. I guess we could continue to move my archers higher up without engaging. They seem to be firing from the boats as well. Oh, we're actually hitting their catapult unit from behind there. That's not a bad shout, actually. If we could neutralize them, that'd be perfect. Another shot's coming in. We killed one. Okay, so my axemen there are fighting them head on. If you can push for this, you can push for that. Okay. My axemen now are making their way to the left gate. They should make easy work. Axemen are incredibly effective from taking down the gate. I'm quite surprised that we couldn't even attack with this army anyway, even though we can cut down walls manually. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Regardless, we're fighting their skirmishers now. And then we've got this one here. Okay, so this is a little bit difficult to get up and on due to those heavy spearmen they're holding quite well. We're going to be able to throw in some more units here now as well. And I guess I move you here as well. Cool, so we're still holding out. We've only lost about 100, and we've got about 100 of them. The thing is, right, we can't flank, so this will be a bit grindy. Oh, this is a bit awkward. I don't know if this is a 1212 AD issue. Oh no, it got wiped! Oh my god! Oh no! The boat suicide into the fucking city. Oh, I gotta tell them that if I don't forget. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know if that was a Total War Attila issue or a 1212 AD issue. I don't know. Regardless, please do take into consideration that we are still using a early access version of the mod, an alpha version, so a lot of things are subject to change. So I'm just allowing my Sudanese archers here now to sit back, relax, and fire rain and death upon the enemy. So we're going up against their heavy spearmen now quite well. My axes are doing okay, even though I'm making them fight through a choke point. Let's try and flank here a bit. You're sitting idly by somewhat. If you can try and flank this way, that would be ideal. This is how we're going to win. We just need to flank more than what they do. Flank into this, which is good. Flank into that. So how did this engagement here go? So that was successful. Okay. Regardless, go to the main square itself and try and initiate the countdown. We still have 2 more points here, but we lack more reinforcements, which kind of sucks. I don't know what's going on with them. The pathfinding's shat itself there. Okay, so we've actually broken the gateway here now, which is good. So it's going to allow our cavalry to move up and in this. Good. Let's set everyone here. Cavalry. And we'll put 2 units of cavalry, 1 unit of cavalry. And then we'll chuck the other one here in the square. We kind of need to get everyone over here to help out, to be honest. Okay, the gateway is ours. And soon the city will be as well. Okay, so my general's now disembarked. And we have more units coming. So we've got a couple of pockets of infighting here. Their spearmen are still holding onto the step here. Incredibly strong. We're struggling to fight uphill on the ancient Roman steps. Look at this. Blood and guts raining down from the top. They have the high ground advantage. So, not much we really can do about it. Moving to the secondary sort of squabble here. They're throwing in their general unit itself. Fighting with their heavily armoured Orthodox cavalry. We have flanked somewhat against their skirmishers, but they're still holding out quite well. And then they've got more guys here, and we've disembarked more. So, let's swing these guys up and around. We're going to flank some of them. Okay, my cavalry must have entered the city by now. They have 2. The 1st cavalry division has entered, along with more. Raise the banner nice and high, lads. The Sultan's banner will remain over Istanbul. My cavalry's trying to make quick headway to our positions, the key victory points, so we can initiate the countdown. My axes have now taken this point, so you can come over here and help. Okay, let's try and flank and completely and utterly surround them. The key to this mod is flanking. As you can see, even though these guys are archers as such by the end of the day, they still seem to hold morale-wise quite strong. Let's completely and utterly break this. So continue to peel and swing around where you can, along with you guys. So really you need to be like further to the beach now. You can be here, you can be there, and you go like this. Okay, charge. Charge. Like this. Alright. Push into that, push into this. This should completely break their morale. As you can see, they are now fighting to the death and are wavering. Come on, lads. Cut them to pieces. Man, look at this pot architecture and stuff here. Oh! Pottery and textiles and stuff. Good, we've surrounded them. They're going to break momentarily. I've got cavalry here. What are we best to do? So that is now broken. Go for that. I'll allow my general to drop some buffs, and that should officially get him. Okay, I'm going to send a unit of cavalry to deal with this, and I'm going to send a unit of cavalry here. Oh, my cavalry's now actually engaged their general unit in the main square. Fighting beneath the lion. Okay. And this guy's still trying to get in as well, but it looks like he's going to suicide in himself. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really much we can... I guess we can sort of halt. I'll get you to withdraw before you go suiciding into that. Nah, you've been locked and probably going to get destroyed as well. We're about to finally break this spear unit here as my cataphractor are coming over... I keep on saying that. My heavy cavalry, rather. Alright. Oh, the palm tree's in the right way. Anyway, we threw them down from the steps. Okay, let's now move my archers out of this. Let's swing my cavalry further back and around. And we'll try and cycle charge. So what is actually still remaining under their control? Their cavalry. Oh no, that's somehow made it, that unit. Oh, okay. Right, so we need to flank this last unit here. Let's swing you guys around the back. Oh, that unit is still holding strong. Wow, okay. Taking a little bit of a tumble off the cliff. Oh, that's great. That's really great stuff. Right, let's pull back here. I'm going to send my axemen in. Let's continue to flank this. That's been taken. This is still not under our control. Maybe it needs one more charge. Just one more. Man, you got to give it to the Bulgarians. They are bloody and brutally bastard men. They are fighting to the bitter end. Alright, let's take the town square, this one. Okay, so the general is still battling it out here with my soldiers. Man, really protecting the Bulgarian standard. Oh, we've come in now. Got to give it to them. They're fighting to the bitter end. I'm not going to bother to move the Sultan in just yet, nor the reinforcing army. We just don't really need to. We've got them on the back foot. There's no point of throwing more troops in and causing more arrow casualties. This is now being taken. There are only 168 Orthodox remaining in the ancient city. But Constantinople is ours. The Eastern banner flies high. Finish off the last of his loyal Orthodox bodyguard. Bring him down from that horse. Bring him down. Bring him down. Come on. Rip him down from that goddamn horse. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And now we've taken the city. Victory! Good. Let's end the battle there. Decisive victory. So we deployed 5,920 with Muhammad, and we lost 659. Alexander of Bulgaria, tasked with defending the city, deployed 1,570 and lost 1,463. That was a really cool and unique Battle of Constantinople. It's great to see the difference between two campaigns. So when we took it with the Byzantines, we had to assault the Theodosian wall head on. It was also expanded as well, wasn't it? Because we couldn't attack from certain angles because a moat was actually built in place. There was two walls already there. With the Bulgarians, they hadn't had time to build a secondary wall. And also, it was more of an amphibious attack. We didn't have siege equipment on hand. So it was really... And the fog. The fog probably helped us because they probably didn't have line of sight and visibility for a very, very long time. So, let's have a look at our army. The heroes among men. The general got 118 kills, followed by my axemen with 116. Some of my swordsmen did really well, 200, 169. My archers, only one did 26, one kill, that must have been with the catapult. Everyone else did okay. So what did most of the work for them? Yeah, those heavy spearmen. The 83 must have been the ones guarding that step there, where there was no other way up. 35, cavalry 36. Even in melee, when the skirmishers drew their short swords, 45, 38, it's not bad. But it really took me to flank them utterly and completely. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. Decisive victory, we've captured 284 Orthodox men. We did lose one entire unit, which sucks, to be honest. That was due to that ship just getting destroyed. Regardless, we've taken Constantinople here today. And there's only one thing we have to do. So, let's rename the city. Boom! Constantinople. And we'll leave it at that. Look, the Saracen banner is nice and high. So, to get this entire region of Thrace, we need Philippopolis, and we need to take the new Bulgarian capital. And I think we should push upon the initiative. Okay, my spy has some movements before... Yeah, let's see what's up here before we go blind. Okay, small army there. What's the garrison like? Oh, it's actually better than Constantinople. They must have recently taken it. So what's here? I don't particularly want to go too far north against the Bulgarians into the Balkans. That's something I'm not too keen on. If I have to, I will, of course. But Roma is now my next target. We've taken Constantinople, Istanbul, tick that off the list. We've thrown back the Crusaders as well. Okay, so let's attack. So let's go with Sultan Isa to besiege. Let's build some siege equipment here now. Let's move my son further up as well. And once we take this, I'm actually happy to peace out with the Bulgarians, because next is sort of Croatian and Serbian territory further north. We'll break down this where we can. We have 6,000 in the bank to spend a little bit of dough though as well. Excuse me, I might even sort of save that for Constantinople, maybe. Okay, cool. Everything else is in order. So we're still at war with them. We're at war with these guys over the Danube, though. Oh, they're a puppet of them. Regardless, let's end the turn and continue and see how the Bulgarians react. Will they come out against me, or will we be able to take Bulgaria? I guess it's sort of modern-day Bulgaria, that, isn't it? I'm not exactly too sure. Because Romania is up here as well somewhere. Okay, so it looks like their army fled. I don't know exactly why. But I'm only really taking this province so I can get the entirety of Thrace. So it sort of just eases our public order, religious conversion stuff. They want peace. I would say no. Because if you're trying to get peace with me, you're more than likely heavily on the back foot. Let's intervene here. Demolish in Thrace, because we need to rebuild it good. We have 38k in the bank, so we've got that going for us. Yeah, I'm going to sue for peace. Good Sultanate. So I'm not going to sue for peace because they're on the back foot and they're probably going to lose. Cool. Okay, well, let's take this Bulgarian settlement and have a look at the odds. Oh, okay, 95 there. Nothing too crazy. Another auto resolve, I'd say. 5,720 versus 2,260. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And now we've taken another Bulgarian settlement. Let's loot and occupy, as they are Orthodox. And we're not going to be able to use the majority of their buildings. We probably can use this one, though, actually. I guess it saves a little bit of time. I don't want that, though. Okay, let's make this a trade node, a farm, and try and get probably some sanitation within. Oh, we need glass within Istanbul now. Oh, there's also like candles here as well. Okay, so pushing here, we could puppet the Bulgarians, but I'm just not really interested, to be honest. I'll sue for peace. They wouldn't do it anyway. Non-aggression pact, low. We will demand a payment. Because we could go over there and puppet them, okay? However, every single time we declare war, they have a chance to declare their independence. It's just not worth it. So let's demand 2,000 from them for peace. And peace with the Bulgarians has now happened. We're only at war with the Khwarezmian pretenders as well. But as you can see, our domain reaches all the way over to Istanbul and even into Bulgaria. Excellent stuff. So, we are going to build up where we can. So, let me know in the comments, guys. Should I go straight for the Papal States now? Or maybe I should push through Greece? I haven't decided just yet. Let me know in the comments. Regardless, unfortunately, it's time to end episode 5 of the Ayyubid Sultanate Let's Play here. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. And put in the chat, we've taken Istanbul. We've finally done it, boys. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.